All right.
Hey,
Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see who we have in chat. We have, whoops, Hunting Jody that's in here first.
What's up, Jody?
Then we have Chris Uselton, 3B Fishing, Real Gals in here.
What's up, Real Gals?
UK Sea Fishing. We have Carmel. We have Mike Irving. Who else have we got? Mike's Fishing Home.
Hey, Mike.
John Boy's Catfishing. So if you have any questions for hey, it's Ronnie. Ronnie Cluck's in chat.
What's up, Ronnie Cluck? I know that guy.
We have Hooks and Hammocks. So if you have any questions for him, please make sure to put question marks and everything around it in chat, and we'll get him asked to you. Get the questions asked to him. We have Lisa Lee in the house. So, what really got you into catfishing?
Oh man, well, I've been fishing my whole life. I don't ever remember a time I didn't fish. Myself, my brother, my dad, been fishing since I was big enough to know anything. But it was always mostly crappie, bass. My uncle Rick, we'd go with him a lot and do a lot of trolling and spider rigging, crappie fishing. Got a little older. Dad really got into bass fishing, and I got really into that with him. He was doing tournaments and everything, and I got into bass fishing. But then me and my brother, we just, as we got a little older, teenagers, we started going with a few older guys and doing some catfishing. But like everybody else, we started off just grabbing some chicken livers, or night crawlers, stink bait, and that was it. Just throw it on the bottom, and if nothing bit, then, well, they wasn't biting or nothing was there. But as I'm getting a little older and starting to watch more videos and trying to figure everything out, I learned that you can actually target different species and different baits to use and everything. And to me, it's like, I don't know, it's trying to figure out why the cats are there, why they're biting that. I want to figure them out. And it's really only the past year or so I've started really targeting, well, today I'm going for blues, today I'm going for flatheads or channels. I just want to figure out these fish, because I can go catch bass, crappie, bluegill. Catfish have been giving me some fits the past year or two, and I'm starting to figure them out. I'm starting to key in on them, so that's why I'm really just kind of stuck on catfish right now.
Yeah, Gracie in here saying hi, Uncle Ronnie.
Hey, Gracie. Happy early birthday, Gracie.
So, if I can get my mods in here to share out Fishing and Freedom's link and Rogal's fishing link, please do so.
Yeah, we need to get Real Gal's numbers up.
We need to get both of you guys' numbers up.
I agree. Hey, I finally broke 100. I think I broke 100 last week. That's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We got Rams Bait and Tackle in here. We got Valerie Irvin. We got Pork Chop in here. Maurice Cason.
Mr. Maurice.
David Smith. Hooks and Hammocks. Chris and Telly in here. We got John Boy. KY Redneck Outdoors. Valerie Irving. Gracie Cluck. Brian B.
What's up, Brian B?
We got Art with One Ton Fishing Club.
1 ton.
I don't know if I said your name, but hi, David Smith. Kevin Baker's Nuts and Bolts. Amy Cluck is in the house.
I know her too.
I think you got a lot of family coming in.
Yes, sir. Got a great family. They all showed up to support me.
That's cool.
Heck yeah. I told them all be sure and hook set you too.
Make sure when you guys hook set, you go in, watch a short video, you give a comment, hit the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe and the bell notification. Because if you don't, StreamYard will think you're a troll and get rid of the subs. If you don't do it the right way. We got Pontoon Jody in here. She's back in here. We got Mo Creek. So, you bank fish, right?
Right now, yes. I grew up boat fishing mostly, like I say, crappie, bass, and stuff. I've got a boat, just I'm having to work on it a lot. Got a lot of motor issues and things right now. So all this year, I've been pretty much bank fishing. I'm still working on the boat, trying to get some issues worked out, but hopefully should have it going maybe by the end of this year or first part of spring anyway.
Well,
yeah, mostly in the bank.
If you have any issues with your boat motor, you can always get a hold of Weekend Angler and talk to him, and he could probably help you with it.
Oh, yeah?
Because he does his short tip Saturday things, and he does that kind of stuff.
Okay, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah. So, want to be
I think about got it figured out. I bought some new parts, new wiring harness, and this and that. And luckily, my cousin Todd's a way better mechanic than me. He's pretty sharp at that stuff. We come out the other day and we got the motor turning over, just ain't getting fire. So, may have to put a new CDI box or something on it. But it's getting there.
That's what boats are. Putting out another 1,000.
Bust out another 1,000. That's
Bust out another 1,000. That's what boats stand for. BOAT.
Right.
Bust out another 1,000. Now, I'm not dishing people that own boats, but that's why I don't do boats. That ain't the real reason why I don't do boats, but.
So I heard you tell one time a story when you ended up in the water and you was on a boat.
Yeah, I was on a boat that brought by another guy speeding across the lake.
He T-boned y'all's boat, didn't he?
Yeah. T-boned a pontoon boat.
Mercy. Yeah, that might be enough to scare me off the water too.
I won't. No, I don't know. I don't do boats. that was it.
Can't say I blame you.
But what do you look for in your bank spots when you're bank fishing?
Well, access one. If I got a bushwhack for a long ways, as much gear as I got to carry down, and my wife always goes with me, and I want to make sure it's going to be easy for both of us to get up and down. Sometimes, especially at night, But more than anything, I use Navionics just religiously. I think that's the best app I've ever bought. I'll look on the river and find any kind of contours, ledges, deep holes, deep water next to flats, structure, whatever I could find that I think I could hit from the bank. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Depends on if the river's up or down. But I just look up and down Navionics on my phone and find a spot. Well, hey, there's a hole or a ledge next to the bank I think I could get to. So I'll just drive up there, check it out, and try to fish it. But mostly just I look for something that's going to hold fish next to the bank where I could get to. That's what I look for. And if it's easy to get to, that just makes it even better.
Yeah, but if it's even closer to your truck where you can fish from the truck,
that'd be great.
You need.
Yeah. Sometimes there's this boat ramp. I fish over New Madrid. Most of the videos you see me catching any blues or flatheads are mostly over at this boat ramp. And if I get over at night and there's no boats in the parking lot, I actually back the truck down the ramp right at the water and we fish right out of the back of the truck. That makes it way better. It makes it really easy.
That is my next question. How many times do you fish on boat ramps?
As often as I can, because they're easy. You can drive right to them. And, I don't know. on the weekends, Saturday morning, it's kind of a pain because it seems like just as soon as they get thrown out and set up, here come two boats trying to pull either in or out, and you got to reel everything in and stay out of their way because it's a boat ramp, so the boats come first, but that's just kind of a pain. But later in the evening, if all the boats is gone, or especially at night when there ain't nobody out, yeah, I'll fish them every chance I can.
Hello, Todd Jenkins, and welcome. If you're new in here, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and the thumbs up.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up, Todd Jenkins.
Oh, you know him?
He's my awesome mechanic cousin I was telling you about.
Oh, okay. So, what are your best go-to catfishing rods?
Oh man, if I had to say my go-to rod is probably gonna be the old ugly stick, just because they're tried and true, can't break them, they're affordable, they've been around forever. I'm kind of partial to them because I've got one that is probably older than me. I've had forever, and I caught my PB flathead on it just this year, back in I think June. I caught a 42 pounder on it, and man, it muscled it in and didn't give me any trouble. I just think they're great rods. They're hard to beat, but for smaller water, with not a lot of current, you're not trying to throw a lot of weight. They're great. But now that I'm fishing the Mississippi a lot, you know how the current is over there.
Man, that current can rip your weight down river real quick.
Yeah, it gets to ripping, and I've noticed the ugly sticks just can't really handle the weight I need over there because I'm trying to throw 8-10 ounces out there on an ugly stick, and it's about all it can do to lob at 60 yards. And even at that, sometimes that 8 ounce, when it hits the water, it ends up, parallel with the bank. It's like it's on a bobber. So I've had to step up and buy some little bigger rods. I bought one of the Bill Dance signature catfish rods. It's a 9-footer, medium heavy. And that thing, I'm really fond of it. I think I'll probably end up with a couple more. It really handles the weight. It can cast a long ways. It can I'm throwing 10, 12 ounces with it, not having any issues. And I also bought an 11-foot Daiwa Beef Kitty. And that thing's a hoss. I'm throwing 10, 11 ounces with that thing, and I can still get, 80 yards out of it.
Now, is that Beef Kitty medium heavy or heavy action?
I believe that's a medium heavy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a medium heavy. I got a Chaos 60 on that one. That's a good combo if you're looking for distance. That thing it'll launch them.
Hello, Michael Williams. He says hello, Abbott and Fishin and Freedom.
Hi there.
Nichelle Cluck. I hope I pronounced that right.
What's up, Nikki?
Necchell.
Nichelle, yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, then I did pronounce it right. We got Alien in the house, Mr. Mud Duggars.
Hey, Mr. Duggar.
So, what is if you had your choice of lines that you'd like to use and get the casting distance you like, which would it be?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really used a whole bunch of different ones. Like we was talking earlier with the braid, I've never used braid just because everywhere I'm at it's real snaggy and rocky, and I've always heard don't use braid and rocks for the abrasion resistance.
Right.
Definitely try out some of that 12 strand you was telling me about. If you're getting the distances like that out of, I'll be trying it. But right now, man, I'm just using the Berkeley Big Game. I use the bright green or the high vis and 30 pound for all my main line. That's what I've been using just because it's, like I said, I don't have tackle stores around here. We got to drive forever to find a decent tackle store. My local Walmart isn't even a super center. It's just the old school small Walmart. And all you can get is their store brand, Cajun Red, and Big Game. That's all the catfish line you can get. So I've just been using it, and I've had real good luck with it. This stuff's tough, man. It's got a lot of memory in it. I don't care for that. and I don't know if it's the best casting, but it's
Well,
tough.
one thing I found out from big game and whisker seeker 30-pound thin line,
Yeah,
whisker seekers don't have much memory to it,
really.
but
Well,
it'll cast a country mile.
I need to look into that because this big game. I mean, I like it and everything except for the memory. It's horrible memory.
We have Uncle Josh in the house. We have JC and Bailey in here, which is Ronnie underneath her name. Outdoors with Chris Garcia, Mike's Fishing Home. But they have this spray you can get at Walmart in a blue can with a white top.
Real magic.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that will help take care of your memory on your line.
Yes, sir. I bought a can of that just because of that. I was trying to find anything to help with that memory, and I think I seen a YouTube video that was talking about it. I went and got some. Yeah, it really does help. It makes a difference. But you got to do it every time. Okay.
Do not use it on braid.
Really makes it slip on the reel, or
If you put too much on there, that will go all the way down to the bottom, and you'll never get it tight, your line, the braid tight again.
oh, okay.
The Real Magic does really good with monofilament. But like, do you do a Carolina rig with your slide weights and your swivel to lead the line?
That's my favorite rig, the Carolina rig, just because that's what I've always used. And I've had great luck with it, and I use it everywhere except if I'm going to the Mississippi. You just almost can't. At least the areas where I fish, it's super rocky, a lot of snags, and man, you'll get hung up just about every cast with a Carolina rig. So I've went to a three-way rig with a three-way swivel, long leader for my sinker. Yeah, sometimes with a float, without, but that's kind of my go-to thing over at the river. And I've had pretty good luck with it. I do the I think I had one over somewhere. I do this kind of rig with there's my three-way
Right.
down to my sinker. I use 15-pound trilene with
for the single line.
50-pound leader, 30-pound main line, and 15-pound sinker line. Because the sinker's going to get hung up, 9 times out of 10 before the hook will. So I'll sacrifice a sinker and break that off before I wheel my rig and flow rattles or anything else I got on there.
That's why I can do that three-way rig with a braid on the Mississippi.
Yeah.
And like you do, I do anywhere from 12 to 15-pound leader from the three-way to the sinker, so it's gonna break off.
Right.
You get a big cat, that 15-pound line's gonna break before your leader line and your main line.
Right. Yeah, I tried to use some 8-pound line, but with a 5-6 ounce weight on it, it was actually breaking when I was casting it. It just couldn't hold it. So I found 15 works pretty good.
Yeah. I got enough tackle, enough weights. I have a box in itself just for the weights.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bought some molds, some flat bank sinker molds, and started molding my own. And I'll just go out every time I got an hour or so to kill and mold up 15 or 20. And I got a pile of them now. It should be enough to last a while. Anywhere else, it'd probably last me a lifetime. But I'm telling you, man, over to Mississippi at New Madrid, that might last me a few months. It's rocky over here. It's real snaggy.
Hello, Parker Pursuits, and congratulations on the win on the tournament in hog leg.
Congratulations, Parker.
Hello, Rebecca and Jamie from No Carolina Real Screamers.
Abbott, I was rooting for you in the tournament, bud. But if you couldn't win it, I was hoping Parker'd win it. He's a Missouri boy and he fishes the Mississippi, just not too far away from me. So I was rooting for you and my local guy.
But if that weather would have been different, and we didn't have that thunderstorm go through the middle of the night, that lake would have been on fire.
Yeah, I could tell how windy it was. It was knocking your iPad over, and you could just hear it. It looked like it was pretty brutal out there, man.
it got up to 30, 35 mile an hour winds.
Really?
Because I fished that lake yesterday, and over in the spot by the boat ramp, which is about maybe 200 yards from where I was fishing.
Right.
I hooked into. I had one catfish hit a hook with a whole bluegill on it. Did 4 head shakes and broke the leader line.
Woo! Man, that was a good one.
I know. I had him on a rod, and I could feel him as I was rolling in. He did 4 head shakes, and the leader line broke.
That was
Right
it.
at the knot at the swivel.
Man, that'd make you sick, won't it?
Oh, I was mad.
I bet.
Palmetto Cats is in the house.
What's up, Kevin?
George Ray's in the house.
George.
So, what are your personal bests?
My personal best flathead is 42 pounds. My best blue is 25. And I've never weighed a channel cat. If I had to guess, 12 pounds, 10, 12 pounds.
That's a nice channel cat.
Yeah, for around here, I mean, some people probably have caught bigger ones. We just don't have big channels around here. I'm sure there's some over in the river and everything, but around here, your nice little eater size is about all you're going to catch. 5, 6, 7 pounds, but probably 10 to 12 pounds, about the biggest one I've ever caught. And my blue, I just caught him back in, I want to say that was August. And like I said, just this year, I've really started targeting blues. I haven't been fishing for them very long. So he was my biggest one yet. I'm pretty happy with him, but I know there's a lot bigger ones over there, and I'm really starting to target them a little more. Starting to up my, bigger baits and starting to use more, skipjack and stuff like that I know they'll be feeding on.
Now, have you ever heard of Horseshoe Lake State Park over here in Illinois?
No, sir, I haven't.
That has some big flatheads and big channels.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Horseshoe Lake. Man, I'd love to get up to Mendota. I hear all these guys in chats, and I hear Lyle and all them guys talking about Mendota, 20-pound channel cats like it ain't nothing. That would be a ball. Because I know fighting wise, a dang 5-pound channel cat, put up a fight like no other. I couldn't imagine a 20-pound channel cat.
Yeah. And it's amazing just to watch them on videos. Like watching Catfish and Crappie do his lives up there from Mendota. That was just amazing.
I bet.
The big channel cat he caught on that little ice rod of his. His little speaker ice rod. That was something.
That'd be a ball. Because channels, man, they fight the whole way in. They fight you on the bank or in the boat. They never quit fighting.
Right.
Then they try to stick you while you let them go. Them some fighting.
I got stuck today by that little.
Oh man.
O2 cat. I still feel that one.
Ain't nothing worse than them little small channels or bullheads. Them bullheads get me about every time. I use bullheads for bait a lot, and they always stick me before I get to stick them.
That little .02 cat, he got me good with that pectoral fin.
Yeah, them little ones, boy, they're like razors. They're sharp.
Oh, he felt like a hypodermic needle going into the skin. So, you say you throw 10-ounce weights a lot.
Well, yeah, actually just 2 5s. I got kind of a weird little rig I come up with because I didn't have big weights. So what I do is I mold these 5-ounce weights, and I tie my sinker line to those. But before I tie to my swivel, I put a sinker slide on top of that so that I can add whatever I need. Because sometimes there's some little chutes over at the river, or if I'm somewhere else, 5 ounces is plenty. But sometimes in the heavy current, I'll need to put another 5 on there, or another 4, or whatever it may be. So yeah, sometimes I'm throwing 10 ounces or better.
Have you heard of Bluff City Outdoors over in Alton?
No, I haven't.
They have every kind of weight you can think of.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It has everything from bluegills all the way up to catfishing.
Wow.
Reels, rods, tackle, you name it, they've got it almost.
At Alton, huh?
Uh-huh.
I need to take a trip up there because, like I say, there's really no tackle stores close by. There's one over in Crothersville, Grizzly Jig Company.
Yeah.
They that's where I bought the Bill Dance rod and the Daiwa rod.
Yeah, but
But I'd like to go somewhere that specializes in catfish stuff.
you remember grizzly tackle is more for crappie rods, isn't it?
Yeah, they kind of specialize in crappie stuff.
But
But they've got some catfish stuff there in the back.
there's also a Thriftway hardware store in Cahokia that you can go in there and get some tackle, but it has a lot of your Okuma rods and stuff like that. You
Really?
can get at a fairly good price.
Yeah, I want about a 12-foot longitude.
They got them.
I know you've used all the way up to 15s.
I had a 12-foot longitude. Now I got a 15-foot longitude that's a heavy action.
Yeah.
It throws the weights and everything I want. As
No
far
problem. What kind of reel do you got on that longitude? Is that a spinning reel?
I have a Pinfierce 8000.
Okay.
That holds a lot of line, I tell you what. It'll cover the distance you want. It'll throw everything you want up there too.
Yeah, I see a lot of guys, bank fishers, using the longitudes and Catfish Dave and all them guys, and they can launch them out there 100 yards or better. That's what I'm needing.
Hello, Frogster. Hello, Justin. Hello, Caramel. Muncie. Muni. Or Muncie. I can always get her last name mixed up. So, you say you do a lot of night fishing?
Yes, sir. That's mostly just because, I got to work through the day. So a lot of times I'll get off work. Until this time of year, it starts getting dark so early, but used to, I'd get off work and go fish till 8, 9 o'clock, get dark, come home, work the next day. But now it's getting dark so early. After work, I'm still going to go fishing. So it's doing a lot more night fishing this time of year. And during the summer, it's just so hot. I almost have to. I hate heat, and I work in it all day. So, I got to go at night when it's a little cooler and fight mosquitoes the whole time.
Yeah. Wannabe Outdoors says to tell you hi.
What's up, Matt?
Blue Line Adventures is in here. So, what are your go-to baits that you like using both either daytime or nighttime fishing?
Man, the best all-around bait I've found in the areas that I fish is green sunfish. I've tried everything from skipjack. I used bluegill, shad, everything, and I've caught more on this year. I don't know if it's just by chance or just that's the way it happened, but I caught every flathead this year except one on green sunfish. The other was on shad. I caught all my blues except one on shad. The other one was on skipjack. I always take skipjack because everybody says at the river skipjack's king. So I always take it and use it, but I have better luck on the sunfish and shad.
Now, do you use your live baits for flat? Do you keep your green sunfish alive for the flatheads, or do you
Yes, sir. I built a bait tank. It's a 250-gallon tank, but I keep about 175 gallons in it. I got aerators and stuff, and me and my wife, or mostly my wife, because she rocks at bait fishing. We go to a couple of these MDC lakes or little places around here, and we'll stock up through the week on bait fish and just throw them in the tank. And we try to keep 40 or 50 in there. And yeah, anytime we go, I got a bucket set up with little bubblers and aerators. And yeah, we always take live bait. It's probably 70-30. I catch probably 70% of my flatheads on live bait. I catch a few. I caught a little small one Friday night on a bluegill head, but Most of them I catch on live bait.
I've seen some of the fish you catch.
Yeah.
Boy.
I like him. I like him flatheads, man.
Yeah, you'd put Jody for a run.
Well, I don't know about that now, and I dang sure ain't making no bets with her. I seen what she did to 1 Ton and Lee Evans. I ain't betting against Jody on nothing.
I wouldn't bet against her.
No, sir.
We have Yee Fishing in the house. So,
But no, even if they're little ones, I love flatheads. I have a obsession with flatheads. I think to me, fishing for flatheads is kind of a mix between hunting and fishing. Because obviously you're fishing for them, but you got to look for structure. You got to pattern them a little more. Where are they going to be? Why are they going to be there?
right.
You got to kind of figure them out. That, and they're just, in my mind, the most beautiful fish we got over here on the St. Francis, where I fish a lot. There's a mud bottom, and they'll be real dark. I mean, they look like old mossy oak camo. Then you get over on the river, the ones that's been on the sandbar will just be as blonde and yellow. They're just awesome fish, and so I try to target them more than anything. I'll always throw some live baits out no matter where I'm at, just trying to catch a flathead.
Now, where you at in Missouri?
I'm in the Boot Heel down in the southeast part, actually a town called Malden.
So you're closer to Parker than you are to Lyle.
Yeah. Parker, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's up around Perryville, which is what's an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe north of me. And Lyle, I believe he's out by Springfield. So yeah, Parker'd be quite a bit closer to me. I'm actually not too far from Matt either. Want to be outdoors.
No.
I think he's about 2 hours away. I actually went trout fishing last year down there where he's at. My brother goes trout fishing a lot down in Arkansas, and I went with him first time last year, and I was only probably 20 minutes from Matt. I didn't know he lived down there. Hopefully next time I get to go trout fishing down there, he'll come over and school me on how to fly fish. I bought a fly rod, and I've been messing around with it, some little local lakes and catching little tiny bass. Do what?
Fly fishing ain't that hard. I can teach you that.
Yeah. I wish somebody would. I'm gonna go down there and try to catch some trout.
Yee Fishing wants to know: do you do any bass fishing, Mr. Fishing Freedom?
Yeah. Used to do a lot of bass fishing. That's mostly what I did when I was younger. I still do from time to time. If we got a few hours to kill in the evenings after work, I'll run over to some small lakes we have around here, MDC lakes, and I still like to bass fish. I love catfishing, but there's just something about a bass blowing up on top water. I still love fishing top water.
Want to be outdoors says think he's closer to Rob Mo Creek.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure where Rob's from. I see him in the chats and stuff all the time, but I knew he's from around here somewhere, but I'm not sure where he was actually located.
Parker and Mo Creek are pretty close together.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yee says that bass my favorite, but I'll fish for whatever I can get on the hook.
Well, that's about me too. I like any kind of fishing, but I've just been eat up on catfishing this year for some reason. Like I said, it's because I grew up doing all the other fishing, and I still love it. But actually targeting catfish and being successful at it's something I'm just really wanting to do. Anything I do, I want to try to be good at it and understand the fish and why they're there, why they're biting, and I really want to get good at targeting blue cats or flatheads, whatever it may be. And I still like all the other fishing, but I've just been eat up catfish this year.
Well, catfishing is an addiction fish anyway.
It really is. My brother was just telling me the other day he was wanting me to go to the woods and bow hunt this last weekend, because usually this time of the year I wouldn't care about fishing. I'm going to be sitting in a tree and I'm going to be bow hunting, But I told him, no, man, I think when he called me, I was actually headed to the river. He said he thought didn't dream I'd see the day you'd trade a deer for a catfish. That tells you how bad I've got it. So.
Well, if it wouldn't have been for this tournament this morning, the 14-point buck in my backyard would be hanging in a tree.
He would have had a bad day, huh?
Oh, he had a headache. Because I walked out my back door, I looked at him, he looked at me, and I'm like,
Your lucky day.
Your lucky day. You got a week's reprieve. A week to live longer.
Right. What'd you think about that tournament, man? Did you like doing the tournament thing?
That was my first time. I wasn't stressed about it. I just there enjoying myself.
Yeah. I know you said earlier it was your first tournament you did.
Yeah.
Seemed like it'd be a lot of fun.
It was. I just wish I could have been on the waters I wanted to be on instead of that lake.
Right.
Because that lake does produce a lot of small fish. Plus, it has bigger fish in it.
Right. Well, I think you got some of that same front that came through last night. We got that big old storm to come through. I'm sure that didn't help matters up there. Y'all got some of that too last night, didn't you?
Oh, we got that from 11 o'clock to about 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it hit hard.
Yeah, it woke me up last night beating on the windows. It came down for a while.
Every time a storm comes through here, I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
When a storm don't come through here, I'm up all hours of the night.
Man, you're always up all hours of the night. I get up for work about 4 o'clock. A lot of times I'll come here and turn on the TV, and you and Jody or somebody's up on talking on live stream.
Yeah, I work Monday through Friday 7 to 7. So on my weekends, I like to sleep if I can.
Right. I didn't think you ever slept, man. I seen you up all hours of the night on YouTube.
Sleep. I try to, but I do hold a fishing hangout on Saturdays.
Yeah.
That is a no contest, no pressure, just people getting together on the bank and just fishing and having fun.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that, man. I've been wanting to do some live streams, and all the tournament stuff looks really fun. But until today, I've never even been live. I've never used StreamYard. I didn't know the first thing about it, and I was kind of nervous to where, okay, I'm going to try to go live and wouldn't be able to figure it out. But it just doesn't seem that bad.
StreamYard is really easy to use.
Yeah.
Because you get, for someone new getting into StreamYard, they get 20 hours free a month to use. It gives you so many options that you can look into. If you go up to 20 hours, if you pay, I think, 20 or $20 a month, you can have 10 people on as guests and so.
Oh, okay.
Go up to the $49 that I pay, you can have 10 people up there. You can stream to 8 different locations. You can have 1080p high vis 1080p service for your screens.
Okay.
So,
well, I don't think I'll go over the 20 hours right now. Like I say, I've never used it. But I want to start trying to. I want to start trying to do a few lives and on the weekends. When I got a little more time during the day, I want to try to do that. The problem around there is anywhere that's decent fishing doesn't have good signal. I can barely make a call, so I'm gonna have to look around and find places that have decent signal.
Yeah, that's your best bet is to find somewhere that you have good signal.
Yeah, I think that's the number one problem I've seen during any of the lives or tournaments is people, losing signal and cutting out, having to deal with that.
So, what were you fishing for before you got into catfishing?
Anything that'd bite, really, but mostly crappie and bass. So I grew up mostly crappie fishing, and then a little later on, my dad really got into bass fishing. He bought a bass boat, and we started just messing with that, and he started getting into tournaments and stuff. So I was just kind of naturally doing bass fishing and loved it. But then panfish, bluegill, crappie. And I still like to fish for all those.
Parker Pursuits. So it says, fishing in freedom. Next time you come down this way, trout fishing, get a hold of him, and he'll get with you and help you with it.
Who was that? Matt?
Jerry Parker.
Oh, okay.
Parker Pursuits.
Oh, okay.
You Missouri boy.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'd love to, man. I didn't know that. Actually, I just seen the other day on MDC's website, they got a trout lake in Jackson or Cape, and I think one up near Parker. I didn't know they stock these little lakes and let people come fishing. That's an hour away from me. So I'd like to go try that out. And then if I could ever get back down there around Hardy or Cherokee Village, do a little fly fishing for trout, that'd be fun. And yeah, Parker, anything you could help me with would be great. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, he can put you on some good creek fishing for bait fish
Oh yeah,
that you and your wife would really love.
that'd be great. Yeah, Parker, he's got that creek fishing down. I watched him do the 12 species in one trip video he did the other day. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
And he even caught them black. What was it? Those black carp. Yeah, I'd never even heard of a black carp. Didn't know there was such a thing until I seen him catch that one. And I went back and watched 2 or 3 of his other videos where he'd caught them before and had that biologist on there talking about them.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for them now. I didn't even know Missouri had those.
Yeah, one of the outdoors said someone caught a golden trout down here, Rich.
No kidding. That'd be awesome.
12.
Rainbows.
Well, a golden trout is a rainbow, but it's more of a gold color.
Okay.
It's still a rainbow, but it's gold. It's a gold trout.
Okay. I didn't know if it was subspecies or something, or if it was just color variation.
It just how some. You know how like you get the albinos.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that is just a genetics of the trout when they, or some genetics in the trout when they're born to get that to where they go yellow instead of the rainbow color.
No, I'm ready to go do it again. I've only been trout fishing the one time. Last year I went with my brother, and man, me and my wife had a ball. She loves it. She wants to go back bad, and I do too. It was a lot of fun.
For trout?
Yeah. Yeah, she loved that trout fishing. She loves pan fishing and trout fishing. She likes catfishing too, but she can wear out some bluegills, man. She's a better bait fisherman than I am, for sure. Keep trying to get her on camera. She's too camera shy to do it. Every now and then I'll sneak her into a video, and I guess she'll either miss it in editing or she'll let it slide. But I keep trying to get her in on them, but she won't have it.
Well, if she's going to do videos, she's got to get into, get past her fears and getting into it to where she can be seen and people can see her.
Yeah, you hear that? Avid said you got to get over. Come on, get over here. Come on, get over here with him.
You're going to get me in trouble.
I'll just tell her Avid said so. You can't get mad at me. Avid said to do it.
You be safe, Parker. You got tornado warnings over there.
Mm.
Thank you, Froggy. She says I'm chilled out and it's very soothing. I try to be.
Yeah, I believe she was rooting for you today too.
Yeah, I had a few people that are rooting for me. Just I need a lot of prayers to have the Lord take that wind and blow it east instead of west on me.
Right.
We have Bob in here with Fins and Fines, another Missouri fisherman.
Right.
I believe Blue Lines is Arkansas.
Yeah, I believe he's in North, maybe Harrisonville or Harris.
Yeah, up around one of the
Northwest.
other parts, I believe.
He's not too far from Missouri though, but I believe he's in Arkansas.
We get Derry Cooter in the house.
It's one of my favorite names, man.
Who is that guy? Do you know him?
I'm not sure, but that's one of my favorite names I've ever seen. And what's the one you like? Chicken gravy. That's and fat and fatter fishing. That's my three favorite names, man.
Thank you for that, Frogette. She says I was rooting and tooting and shaking my pom poms while babysitting Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I could just see that. I could just see her just sitting there, the pom poms and everything. But I'd do that tournament again.
Yeah, it looked a lot of fun, man. It really did.
But I want to make sure next time I'm hoping that the weather is cooperating to where I can get the cats I want and fish the spots I want. Because
that ended up was Parker won. What was it? Chad in second.
Yeah.
Well, who was in third?
It was a 6-way tie for third.
Was it?
I was nowhere in that mix of ties, so.
Everybody did pretty good though, man. Everybody seemed to catch fish, at least a couple fish. You know.
I got the smallest fish for Sunday.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you caught a what was it? It was a Dockery approved fish.
Yeah, the .02.
Yeah.
But it was going the wrong way. It should have went up, not down.
Right.
Does anybody have any questions for Fishing and Freedom or Richard in chat? Please post them in chat and I'll keep an eye out for him and ask him. Catmandu's in the house. Catmandu wants to know what's Fishing and Freedom's favorite bait, rig, and snack.
My favorite bait rig?
Uh-huh.
Probably a 3-way rig. And with bait, probably cut bluegill or shad. Favorite snack? Got to go with the Little Debbie's, man.
I think that's everybody's go-to favorite snack.
Oh yeah, man! You give me some of them little chocolate Christmas tree cakes. I'm a happy guy. Fudge rounds is hard to beat too.
Uncle Josh wants to know how long have you been growing your awesome beard? Do you use any products on it, Richard?
No products, just water it regular and watch it grow. And probably a few months, maybe? Yeah. A few months. About this time every year, about into summer going into fall, I just kind of let it go. Usually for deer season, it's just built-in camouflage for deer hunting.
We have Mr. Catfish Weekly, Lyle Stokes in the house.
Hey, Lyle.
Lyle, he is also a Missouri fisherman.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's from over in around the Springfield area, I believe.
Well, you got Pontoon Jody's vote on that one. I love the white Christmas tree cakes.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like the chocolate ones, but I ain't gonna call none of them. I'll take about any of them I can get my hands on.
Lyle says that's sweet. Know that there's another Missouri cat fisherman in here.
Yes, sir.
Can we get Girl Gals Fishing and Fishing Freedom's link shared out?
Thank you.
Let's get them both growing and get them up there.
Yeah, I was happy it broke 100 the other day. I didn't think I'd ever. I was happy when I hit 50. I was like, wow, 50 people want to watch me fish, and now I'm over 100. And I can't believe it. These guys get up to 1,000. That's amazing to me.
Yeah, that is amazing.
You're almost there, Evan. You ain't got 4 to go now.
Well, every time I get up to a certain level,
Yeah.
I get not, people don't want to do what they're supposed to,
Mm.
and I lose them again. Oops.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to get to the 1,000 and do all that, but man, I'm just really enjoying making the videos, and I didn't know the catfish community on YouTube even existed until back in the spring sometime, and I didn't know what a live chat was. I didn't know there was catfish shows like Catfish Weekly and Patriot James. Didn't know they even existed. I'm having a lot of fun just kind of getting to know everybody, and I've always been just kind of creative and stuff. So making the videos is really fun for me, just being creative and getting to kind of share with other people, and something that family can kind of look back on and see videos, and that's just really neat. I mean, getting to 1,000 and making the money or something, that'd be great. I'm not going to not take it, but for me, it's just having fun, doing something I'm going to be doing this anyway and enjoying it and having fun. If I can make videos and share that with others, and that's what it's all about for me, and just getting to kind of know everybody in the chats and everything's been a lot of fun. You're actually the first. You probably don't remember. You're the first one that ever told me hi in a live stream.
Uh-huh.
It was the first live stream I ever watched. I want to say it was Patriot James, and the only reason I found him is because I was on a Facebook group, a flathead hunters group, and somebody was using floats. I was like, "Wow, that's cool, using floats for catfish." And I asked in the comments, "Where do you get those floats?" And somebody said, "Buy these Patriot James floats." And anyway, one thing led to another, and I found his YouTube page and started watching him. And then I think it was on Catfish Weekly. It was him and Lyle, and I think Dockery was on there. And I was scared to get in the live chat or push the live chat button because I didn't know what it would do. I'd never done it before. So I got in there and I was like, hello. And I think you're the first person that ever told me hi in there. I was like, oh, cool. Avid fisherman told me hi. I didn't know who you was, man. But I went and checked out the channel and subbed, and I'm getting to know everybody and having a lot of fun doing it anyway.
This is a good community to be part of, because they will help you out, and if you ever need anything, there's people here that can help you or help you get the resources you need to get what you need to get done.
Yeah, I agree, man. Everybody's been just really welcoming, and like I said, I didn't know how to do any of this. And I just kind of jumped in there with both feet, and everybody was real welcoming and just, hey, come on in. They always tell me hi in chats, and everybody's, if I ever had questions, somebody's always willing to answer and give you tips, or just like you, tell me where I could go find gear that I can't find around here. There's always somebody willing to give you advice, and that's awesome.
Do you have an academy of sports around you anywhere?
Yeah, we got one about 45 minutes away up in Poplar Bluff. We got an academy. They don't have a lot in the way of catfish stuff, but it's better than Walmart. I mean, you can get decent hooks and line and stuff.
Well, if you ever get up to Bluff City, they have all kinds of catfish hooks.
Okay.
It'll make your head spin.
Yeah. I've been using these 8-aught, what are they? Team Catfish 8-aught double actions. Had pretty good luck with those. I just ordered today, actually. Josh was talking about them. He gave some away in his tournament. The what were they? Shards circle hooks, I think, from Boneheads.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I went and looked at them, and I ended up ordering some of the 10-aught and 11-aughts. I'm going to try those out. They look like pretty good hooks.
The bigger bait you use, you want a bigger hook.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm running into. Like, say, over at the river, I want to use big old chunks of skipjack and pretty good sized bluegill, and a lot of these smaller hooks, they just don't have the gap you need, and
no,
they don't leave enough hook point exposed. So I'm hoping these 10 or 11 odds have just a big old gap where I can fit some donkey baits on there, you know.
I normally run with 10, 11s, and 12s.
Right.
Sometimes I throw a 14, depending
Really?
on how big of a bait I want to throw.
Okay.
And you still wanting to do that, what we talked about earlier?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Now, everybody in chat, I'm going to be doing the giveaway tool, sharing it out. And we will be giving out some Fishing and Freedom stickers.
Whatever. There we go.
Whoops. Come on, dang it. Whoops.
Whoop.
Let me correct that real quick. I got to correct that one real quick. Give me a minute. I got to bring that back up. I messed that one up.
Yeah, that's cool. While we're waiting, I just want to show you something. Speaking of getting stuff in the mail, check this out. I didn't get a chance to tell her hi yet, and thank you, but I got my Sharina's Keeping It Real shirt. Check that logo out, man. That's awesome. I don't know if she's in here or not, but I just wanted to say thank you, Sharina. That's awesome.
She's in here.
Got some of the stickers to go with it.
That's an awesome T-shirt.
It really is. I like it. Look at those decals. Those are awesome decals. Yeah, I really like my shirt.
She got some awesome stickers too.
Yeah, she does.
Let's see if I can get this done right this time. Where'd you go, mouse? There you are.
I wonder if I can see chat. Abby, can I see chat? Is there a way to do that?
You should be able to off to the left side. You should be able to click on that and do that. No. Go ahead, put hashtag Fishing and Freedom in there. Dang it, I still messed that up. How did I do that? How did I mess that one up?
He's missing the hashtag and got spaces, I think.
I know. I got to fix that.
Okay.
Whoops. I'm trying to fix that. I think I got it fixed this time. I normally don't have that bad a time with this. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. If you want to give away a few of them, Evan, just go right ahead.
You just say when. We're getting people to get in there now.
Can't tell.
We're up to 9 people in here with doing it. We have 38 people in chat. We have 14 entries in here, so.
Okay.
So, what would be your funniest moment in catfishing?
Funniest?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to think on that.
Hello, angler of the Ville.
Angler
Hello,
Village.
Burnett.
I watched one of his vids earlier. Popped up in my recommended.
Hello, Wildman
Fishing
307.
green.
At least he says, nope, it's mine. If you're new in here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification and the thumbs up. We have 21 people already entered. Now, we will be giving away, he says he will be giving away several stickers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we just run it a few times, and whoever wins, you can, if you got me on Facebook, just get with me on Messenger. If not, you can just email me at trapperman45@gmail. Trapperman45@gmail, and I'll get with you, and I'll just send it.
Fishing in here, she can put your email in the chat. So
yeah, you already got it.
We have 21 in here.
She said she put it in chat.
Okay.
You can go ahead and draw one.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Good luck. Angler of the Ville.
All right.
So he's going to be gifting that one to he said he wanted to give that one to Alicia.
Okay, that'll work. All right. Well, Alicia, just get a hold of me either on Messenger or email me, and I'll ship it out to you tomorrow.
So if you guys still want to get in, you can still do the hashtag Fishing and Freedom, and it still gets you in ready for another drawing. So what would be your best advice for someone wanting to get out there and get into catfishing?
A lot of patience and just time on the water, man. Just fish every chance you can. You don't have to start off with real expensive gear. I started off with Walmart gear like everybody else. Just go and kind of keep up with, okay, I did good tonight when the water temperature was this or the water was high or low. Just kind of pay attention to when you are doing good and kind of make a mental note of that. But just go try new places. If you're not doing good somewhere, man, go try somewhere else. Just get out there, just keep going, and have a lot of patience, because you'll get skunked probably more than you'll catch fish, at least at first. And after a little while, you'll start to see patterns. You know, hey, I caught some when the water temperature was this, or when the water was rising. I caught them on the flats. I caught them in the deep. Just go and go often, and be patient.
And Dewey Cooper wants to know what's your favorite bait?
Probably green sunfish or bluegill, live or cut. I've caught more fish on sunfish and bluegill than I have anything. After that, probably shad.
And if you're ready, we'll do it again.
Do it to it.
Congratulations, Mike Fishing Home.
Right on.
He's an
Congratulations.
Illinois fisherman.
Right.
He lives up by Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike's been doing a lot of lives too. He's another one. I've been waking up at 4, getting ready for work, and he's still hanging out live. He's putting in the time. He's another one. Don't ever sleep. He's about like you, Evan.
Yeah. Hello, Sunfish Assassin. Hello, Catching Them Fish. Darren Angle. If you anyone that's new in here that wants to get in the drawing, just put in hashtag Fishing and Freedom, and we will be doing another drawing here in a moment. Hello, 252. Now, will you ship your stickers overseas?
Yeah, I looked into it the other day, and for a little letter package or a sticker, it's not that bad. So
No.
yeah, if someone from the UK or something gets one, that's fine. I'll ship to them.
I shipped several of them overseas.
Yeah, it'd be fine. I was looking into it. I want to send Jeremy from Carping Down Under a couple.
Hello, Todd Jenkins. Oh yeah, that's your mechanic.
He's my cousin first. He just happens to be an awesome mechanic. But I can't figure something out. He's my go-to guy. I've called him 100 times, like, "Hey, my truck's doing this, man. Why is it doing that?" And he can usually troubleshoot it. He's pretty good at that stuff.
He's about like, "Is that all you call me for?"
Hopefully not, but sometimes it may seem that way.
All right, if we're ready, we'll do it again.
Go for it. All right.
Bait and tackle.
Good deal. Ram, just send me an email. Wife put it in the chat. It's trapperman45@gmail.com. Just email me with your info and I'll ship it out to you, bud.
So how many more times you want to do this?
One more. Let's do one more.
Angler of the Ville wins again.
He's lucky tonight. He's on fire.
Yeah, you got two of them.
Yeah.
So Angler of the Ville, you won another one. So if you want to keep it or you want to gift it, let us know. And we can get it. Angler of the Ville, are you still in chat? Eric Garris, hello. Your boy Troy's in the house.
What's up, Eric?
I'm trying to see if Angler of the Ville is still in here.
Yeah, I can't see Chad. I don't know if he's in here or not.
I'm looking at both screens and I don't see him yet. If not, we'll just respin.
There you go. Yeah, just go for it.
Watch him pop up again.
That's all right. I'll send him one anyway.
Lance
There
McCougue,
you go.
blind fisherman.
Right on, Lance.
Now he's a good guy.
Yes, he is. That's my buddy there. He makes some good videos. He's always in the chat. Lance a good dude.
So all of you that have won tonight, you can either email Fishing and Freedom, or you can get him on Facebook under Richard Pluck, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
So if Real Guys Fishing would care to put his email address back up in chat so the winners can get a hold of him. And what would be your scariest fishing memory that you have?
Yeah, I don't know about scary. I ain't scared much, but I've about lost a few poles. That was pretty scary. I hooked into some great big old gar that took off with my pole, and they about went in the river. That'd be a little sketchy. One night, me and my buddy was over at the old Wilhelmina bow fishing, and had a snake fall in the boat with us, and that was a little sketchy. Other than that, not too much has gone wrong.
All right. Would you have would you consider that you have any kind of blooper moments on your videos?
No, I'm pretty good about making sure I edit out anything that happens.
You say that like you deliberately added them out.
Yeah, well, wife does all the editing, and anytime I trip or fall or do something dumb, I always like be sure and cut that out. I'm sure there's probably a blooper reel on her computer somewhere, but hopefully I never see the light of day.
Why? You probably win a Golden Whiskers Award.
I don't know. That's another reason I've been kind of scared to go live too. Is I ain't got no control over that, man. It's happening live. You can't do nothing. I'm kind of a
with StreamYard, you can download it and you can edit it.
Oh yeah.
Put it back up.
Okay. So see, if I'm on StreamYard and I go to throw real hard and I backlash, man, I can't edit that out. If I'm making a video, I can reel that in and say, okay, cut. Let's try that again.
I don't edit that stuff out. I keep it real so that if I mess up, you see it.
Yeah.
I just casually just walk back to the chair with a rod, lay it down, pick up another, and bait it up and cast it out.
Right.
And while I'm off camera, I'm like, "Come on, you turn it on."
I'm sure I'll get
underneath my breath.
I'll get there one of these days.
Oh yeah, it was fun. So.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, Todd just said he was with me. Probably one of the scariest fishing stories. I think it may have been the same night the snake fell on the boat. Me and him was over there, and we also had some jugs out, and I caught about a 5-foot long nosed gar, and we finally got him in the boat. I don't know what I was doing. I was just reaching back for something. I think I was reaching for a spotlight, and I stuck my hand right in that thing's mouth. And buddy, he clamped down on me, and man, I like to not got him off of me, but I bled for an hour. That joker tore me up. Them little needle teeth.
You got your hand punched like a time card, huh?
Man, I bet I had 40 little holes up and down my arm, my hand. He clamped down on me.
Well, now you know what the Flintstones felt like when they had to stick their tablet in their punch time card.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would hurt.
Yeah, them little needle teeth ain't no joke. He was just getting me back for putting that hook in his mouth, I guess.
Oh, you're lucky he didn't go shaking when your hand was in his mouth.
Well, me too.
You'd have torn up your hand a lot worse.
Ain't no kidding.
Now, do you catch fish and eat fish, or do you just throw them all back?
Man, I haven't lately. I haven't hardly been keeping any. Used to, that's all we did. We was food fishing. Anything we caught, we was taking it home and eating it. Crappie and catfish, whatever. Only thing we never did keep is bass. Me, my dad, brother, we never would keep bass. We'd always throw them back. But here lately, I've just wife don't eat fish. I like it, but I don't know. I just can't keep any, especially flatheads. For some reason, I won't really keep a flathead. I love them, and I mean, don't get me wrong, they're the best tasting catfish in my opinion. But I just won't really keep one anymore. I just love them. I love catching them. I want to make sure there's plenty more to catch later on, so I just throw them back. I just pretty much do CPR anymore. I don't know if I get out this winter and catch a big mess of crappie. I'd probably keep a few crappie. But as far as catfish, I just pretty much turn them loose.
Now, would you keep any big bluegills that you catch?
Oh yeah, it's big old shell crackers or big hand-sized bluegill. I'd keep a few of them. Especially we catch some every now and then. They're big enough to play, man. They're big old bluegill.
Yeah, if they're big enough to play, they're worth it.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're right up there with crappie in my opinion. Crappie's my favorite, but bluegill's right up there with them.
So we're going on just over an hour.
Yeah.
So what would you like to say to people in chat?
First of all, just thank you. Thank every one of you that's, like I said, just welcomed me right into the Catfish fam on here, and for just making this whole experience easier, learning how all this works, and for supporting, for always watching the videos, the ones that watch and always comment. It really helps. It lets me know I'm, I guess, doing a good job, and it helps me get motivated to keep doing it. And I really appreciate everybody that comes in the chats and just says hi, and or just hits that thumbs up. It means a lot, and I really appreciate it. And just want to say thank y'all.
We have Catfish and Crappie that just came in the chat.
What's up, Mark?
Now, if you have any kind of technical issues that you need help with, as far as StreamYard, if I can't help you, you can get a hold of Mark.
He's the man.
Yeah, Mark is really good with it.
He seems like he's got it pretty figured out.
He's got StreamYard figured out really good.
Good deal.
He's really good with it, and Lyle's learning it. Palmetto Cats is really good.
Yeah.
So we have some people here with the technical aspects of getting started in YouTube and live streams and stuff. But we can help you out and get you going.
I sure appreciate that. That's good to know. Between them and my wife, she's real tech savvy. She's good at all that stuff. And I'm not.
Well, hey, you got your tech support right there. Absolutely.
Usually when something's going on with my phone, I'm like, here, take this before I break it. I don't know what's wrong with it. That's about the extent of my technological advancement, is take this before I hit it with something.
Well, with StreamYard, you don't have to be 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to go live.
Yeah, that's really cool.
You can go live right through StreamYard. You just pick your channel to go live through on StreamYard. It links you up. You just have to fill out some of the information and the details, like the name of the live you're going to go by, whatever you want to put in the description, then click go live.
Okay.
And it'll bring you into your studio.
Mm-hmm.
In the upper left hand, upper right corner, you see a button that says, a blue button that says go live. Then it could be like a red button saying end live anytime you want.
Okay.
You can go live as long as you want. But StreamYard will give you 20 hours free a month to go live.
Good deal. I'll probably do that in the next week or two. I'm gonna start playing around with it and may do a little test run first, and then yeah, I'd like to get out maybe next weekend or something and try it out.
But if you have any questions, you can get a hold of me or Catfish and Crappie Mark, and we'll be
Okay,
glad to help you out.
sounds good. I appreciate it.
Because Mark is a really amazing man and a friend. And,
Mark's a good dude.
oh yeah, he's really good. I got to watch his channel grow from when he first came in, and now
Yeah,
he's.
I've heard him tell that story where I think wasn't it you that like badgered him to get on a show, and he finally came on your show, and then he ended
I
up
won't
blowing
say
up.
badgered him. I would say more of an encouraging.
He's like, "Come on, man, come on my show."
He was kind of shy. And I says, "We do this show, you get used to it,
hmm
and it'll be good for you."
Yeah, yeah,
And
he did good. He did.
he came on, did a live. He did great. And when I had to go, my first time I had to cover 3 shifts for 10 months,
Mm.
he stepped up and wanted to cover my Friday night shows for me.
Yeah,
And he did really good. That's when his channel started rocketing. His channel just took off from there.
yeah.
And
He,
it's been
he seems like
growing.
he's a natural at it, man. He's got a good presence on screen and well spoken and funny. He seems like he's a natural.
Oh, he's a real natural. I've even got to fish with him once or twice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, is that what? 2 of my meet and greets, but we never got to fish for as long as we wanted to. But I'd like to fish with him some more.
yeah.
Get him on some more blue cats. Because he's just a calm, peaceful, down to earth man. We have Snake River in here. And just a reminder for those that are doing the trash bag challenge, I will need your trash bags and total weights by the 31st of October.
Yeah, I really like that trash bag challenge you're doing too. That's a good deal, man. I should have been keeping up with it over at the Mississippi. I could probably get 20 pounds every time I go. I should have
Well,
been keeping up with all
whoever
those
wins
techniques.
gets a $25 Amazon gift card.
Yeah,
But no one has been able to take down Miss Alicia Barnett yet.
is that right? She's killing it, huh?
She's won every one so far.
Awesome.
Dewey Cooter, my favorite baits, or bluegill, all the sunfish baits. My bullheads, my skipjack, my 8 shad, Asian carp, big head carp, red horse suckers, buffalo, and carp.
I've yet to catch one on a bullhead. I've went and tried a bunch of times. I've used a lot of bullheads. I've yet to catch one on a bullhead.
Lance McCoy says Fishing and Freedom needs to make a trip to Mendota this spring. Would be awesome to fish with him and everyone else who makes it there this spring.
Man, that'd be great. Y'all just y'all just tell me when. I'd love to. That sounds like a blast. I couldn't imagine going up there and
Well,
catching all the big channel cats and getting to hang
you
out with
can
all these guys. It'd be a blast.
Mark can, if he's still in chat, he can, Mark, if you can you post that Facebook page to the Mendota trip that you guys have set up for it? Because him and, I believe Lyle Stokes and Catfish Weekly have got that set up.
Oh, okay.
Do you, can you message him Mark on Facebook under Richard Cluck and talk to him about the Mendota trip. Let him know what to look forward to on that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Mark. I'd like to know a little more about it. If I had plenty of, heads up, maybe take off work or whatever I got to do and get up there. That'd be a blast.
It would be a blast. I think it would be. Yeah, Mark says when you get plans, he will announce them. So pay attention to it. It'll be in May.
Maybe. Okay.
So
yeah, I'll be looking for it.
Go back on the Catfishing Crappies channel and look up I believe it's a Mendota trip lives that he did.
Okay. Yeah, and, sure will. We'll go check them out.
Yeah. He did really good. I mean, they're good live streams. And they're amazing.
You gonna go up there, Evan?
If things work out the way I hope they will, I probably will. But with work and my job as security there,
right,
I never know what's going to mess it up.
Yeah. What about CatCon? Are you going to be able to go to either one of those this year? I think we're going to try to go to the one in Kansas City in November. That'd be cool. We've never been to either one of those. I think that would be.
I'd like to go to the one in Kansas City, but like I said, I have to keep. I'm in a replacement guard and second shift and first shift as well. So if everybody don't need their days off, I will do it.
I got you. Yeah, I'd like to go to both because I know a lot of people are going to be able to go to the Kansas City one, and some are only going to be able to go to Louisville. I'd like to go to both. I mean, don't get me wrong, CatCon would be great, but I would just like to go to meet everybody more than anything.
No,
just to get to see a lot of these guys and actually meet them in person for the first time.
We do have a Take Me Fishing show up here in Collinsville every January.
Oh, yeah.
First weekend in January.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It covers everything from bass fishing, catfishing, crappie fishing, everything. Boats, you name it.
Huh.
I mean, and they even have part of the Take Me Fishing program in the back where they have live owls, live hawks, stuff like that. You can go back and check.
Huh.
So it's really cool.
Yeah. We going on 9:30. You're probably gonna have to go here for too long, Evan. Like I say, 4 o'clock's gonna come early, man.
Yeah, we're fixing to end it here in a minute.
All right.
So if you guys have not hooked set Fishing and Freedom in real time, Rogue Gals Fishing, please do so. And
sure appreciate it.
It's been great having you on here.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's fun being on this side of the screen. I'm always watching you at home on the TV. It's fun being on this side for once.
Next time, hopefully, we can get your lovely wife up here.
I'm going to try. I'm going to keep working on her.
So we can get her out there and growing and get everybody to know her.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
I know she says she don't have many videos.
Yeah, I think she's got one now.
Yeah, but
we're working on that.
One video to start because I'm here to help the new beginners to get out there and get known and help them get.
You do a great job of it, and I sure appreciate it. I know everybody else does too. I really appreciate you having me on and helping us all kind of get started.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but that's thunder and lightning coming in.
Uh-oh.
So I want to end it before that gets here and knocks out power. Everybody that won the drawings tonight, please get a hold of Fishing and Freedom either through Facebook or through the email that was put out in chat, and he will get to you. If you don't have his email, you can get me through Facebook and send me your mailing information, and I'll forward it on to him.
That'll work.
And that way we'll have everything that is needed to be done. And as soon as he gets them out, I'm sure he'll get them out to you.
Yes, sir.
Mark, shoot me a message with your mailing address, okay? We'll get you one out to you. And good night and tight lines.
Night, everybody.